I have just arrived to the bottom of the world, the country of
New Zealand!
Where the word yes is
Yeah!
and no is
No!
and great is
Yes!
Where I expected a lot of white people. I found them, but I also found this, and these.
Hawaii!
They're all from New Zealand. Where it's so liberal, women were the first to be able to
Vote!
in the world. Where this is the busiest street in Auckland, and where people have no problem walking barefoot and do this with their hands to express not sure what. Where chocolate is so good it tastes like heaven, and where water drains counterclockwise because it's the bottom of the world. That's one bite of New Zealand. That's one minute.
See you tomorrow!
This country does not exist on the world map. Literally, world maps forget to put this country in. Welcome to New Zealand. It is so small and so on the edge that many world maps famously forget to include it. But you should put New Zealand on your world map. Here, people walk barefoot on the streets. New Zealand is also full of extreme sports like skydiving or bungee jumping. In fact, this is where the sport was invented. There is more sheep than people and more green than anywhere else. The indigenous people of New Zealand, the Maori, also call this place home. They lived here for thousands of years with their own culture. And the Hobbit movie was also filmed here. New Zealand may be at the bottom of the world, but it should be at the top of your list. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. There are two things New Zealand is known for: beautiful scenery and extreme sports. Today's video is about, oh my god, extreme sports.
I don't want to get hurt.
Beautiful nature. Extreme sports. That's extreme sports!
Welcome to New Zealand.
Welcome to New Zealand.
Welcome to New Zealand. Welcome to New Zealand. That's 1 minute.
That's 1 minute! That's 1 minute! That's 1 minute! See you tomorrow! Hi! There are two things New Zealand is known for: extreme sports and beautiful scenery. Today's video is about the beautiful scenery around here. It's so beautiful, the Hobbit movie was filmed here. Right next to a beautiful farm with 13,000 sheep. But it's not just what's above the ground that's beautiful, it's also what's underneath. A cave formed of limestone with glowing blue worms on its ceiling that you can't find anywhere else in the world. Did you say that? Caves that glow. Cheers! Okay.
Here you go.
That's New Zealand. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Before I came to New Zealand, I only expected to see white people because it's New Zealand. Turns out New Zealand is not new. It used to be Aotearoa because it used to belong to these people, the Maoris, who for thousands of years have lived in New Zealand with their own unique culture. Their hello looks like this, because you only know a person if you share a breath with them. Their weapons are shaped like the bodies of their ancestors, and their body decorations are beautiful. This stands for mom, dad, children, nutrition, and protection. When Europeans came to New Zealand, the Maori population fell dramatically, but despite that, there are still people today that identify proudly and fiercely as
Maori.
Because a Maori is not a person determined by his looks or his skin color, but by his heritage, culture, language, and genealogy. That's what makes a Maori Maori.
That's what Manawea Popo.
Hi! It's my last day in New Zealand and I decided to go skydiving. Nature, this, and this scenery exists here. That's why they filmed The Hobbit here. People. This guy, this girl, and these guys all live here in the country that belonged to these guys, the Maori, who still live here too. Sorry, Mom, I'm still following. Culture. New Zealand is so chill that going around barefoot is okay, and rain boot throwing is a sport where perfectly cut lemons make the news, where bungee jumping and drift biking are considered normal, and where most importantly, water drains counterclockwise, because New Zealand is at the bottom of the world and the top of my list of my favorite countries in the world.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.